We're gonna be playing some more SadisticRabbit 2. I really want to beat this. Solo or not, I really want to beat this. I never was able to beat SadisticRabbit 1. Heck, I never really even got far in SadisticRabbit 1. My farthest is like the part where the zombies spawn in with the melee weapons. The giant guys with the melee weapons and they just start charging at you. That's the farthest I've ever gotten in zombies after SadisticRabbit, which is SadisticRabbit 1. And the last time I played, the highest I got was the meatballs when I played Braden, and that just happened to me again. You have to use it for your phone and your controller. Yeah, I'm just talking to my brother. Sorry about that. I'm just talking to my brother on texting because like my Xbox One wire I can use for my PS4, just to charge my PS4 controller, and he keeps like using it. He keeps hogging it. He keeps saying he's gonna get a wire, but he hasn't. So he told me, he said you told me I could use it. Don't, and I guess he is screwed up on this, but he said don't busty my balls. And I've been busy, so knock it off, Jared, because now you're pissing me off. I found one, but like, what the heck? He said, look around, there should be another one. He said he had the day from hell. Yeah, when he said you're pissing me off, I said, alright. I said, alright, sorry, but please stop hogging it. And he uses it for everything. He uses the thing for everything. He uses it to charge his controller and to charge his phone. You use it for your phone and your controller. So like by the time your controller, every single time I say your controller, it comes out as is you are sure. Your what? Controller. By the time you charge your controller, my phone just died before I could send a text, but before my phone died, he said, I'm not hacking it. You have the wire more than I do. That's actually complete and utter bullshit because he uses the wire a lot more often than me. I haven't seen the wire in the past 3 days. I've not seen my wire in the past 3 days. Actually, no, sorry, in the past week, I've not seen my wire. And I was texting him, I was like, by the time, before my phone ended up dying, I was gonna say, by the time you're done charging your phone or your controller, my controller is dead. So you get one thing charged, and then you have to charge it, your next thing, and then I can use your thing. Like, what the heck? And, like, can't you just get a phone charger? Because he can use the wire for his phone charger. The thing that just aggravates me is that he keeps on saying he's gonna get a wire, like an Xbox One wire for his controller, his phone and such. And that was when he had found out that you can use the Xbox One wire on the PS4 because I had let him borrow it. When he had found that out, that's when he was like, "Alright, I'm gonna get one of these for myself." And that was, I want to say, last. I don't know. I want to say that was like. I want to say that was like October, last October, not the October we just had, like the last October, like 2015, no, early 2015 October is what I mean, because we just had October like 2 months ago. What was it? It's March, so February, December, November. Okay, so we had October was 4 months ago, like the most recent October. The October before that, I want to say that he found out and he's like, "Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get one," and he still hasn't gotten one because he just keeps spending his money on like MKX, MKXL, and like Street Fighter 5 and shit. If I was able to charge my phone, which I can't right now, I would have told like, I would have said, "Chris, I haven't seen my wire in a week." There are some things I wanted to talk about, and this is kind of random. I kind of want to talk about, like, my top 5, like, I'm not going to be doing top 5s, mainly because the way top 5s work on other channels is, you do the top 5, and you get gameplay for the top 5, but, except I can't edit my broadcast, so therefore it wouldn't really work well. So I could probably tell you in streams, and I feel like the one that I should really talk about is boss. It's like tough fight boss zombies, and I wasn't entirely sure if I really wanted to include the keeper in this, or the shaman, because the shaman and the keeper are like, they're seriously tweeted, because like, the best way to put it is like, those are like, the bosses that we have, like the Panzer and such, are bosses, but they're like mini bosses. But the keeper is like is an actual boss fight. Shaman is like an actual boss fight. That's the best way to actually really put it. But anyway, I want to go over like my top 5. So I want to say I already know what my top 5 3 spots are, but my 4 and 5 is a bit tough, honestly. I'm not really sure what I want to say is my 4th and 5th spot, honestly. Let me just go through all the maps and just think about which ones. Alright. I think I have my top 5. Alright. So at number 5, I want to say the Hellhounds. The Hellhounds are the reason why I say they're at number 5, which people would think they're higher. I put them at number 5. Now here's why. Let me go over all the good things and such as to why they're on the list. They're like the classic OG nostalgic boss, and these do count as now not necessarily it's boss, more a boss zombie. More boss zombie, that's the thing. It has to be like a boss zombie. The keepers aren't boss zombies. That is Yamagarajo, but as long as he's a boss that doesn't make it so it restricts you from an area. As long as he's a boss that doesn't restrict you from an area of the map, then it's a boss. Okay? Then that's like the actual bosses that I want to speak about. So, they're like the classic OG boss. They're a pretty easy boss. But, you know, they can be difficult as long as if you don't really have a good weapon, if you don't have a jug, you could end up dying. And they get tougher and tougher as you go on in the rounds, but yeah, you might be like, yeah, but these things are super easy. Yeah, they are pretty easy to kill. You move on in those rounds and they get difficult. My God. I tried. It's so stupid. The fact that he can catch up to you is pretty stupid. I was about to use it and then he got me. But the reason why I put him so low, and then of course they give you a max ammo. But the reason why I put him so low is just because of the fact that the average player can get to round 30, and when you're on round 30, they're usually pretty easy. I mean, like, even if you're on a higher round, they're still pretty easy because, mainly because of the fact that some of the maps that the Hellhounds have been on, like Rule That War in Darius, you've had it either you've had a weapon that can like pretty much instantly kill them. You've had the ray gun, the Wonder Waff, you have the Thunder Gun on Kino, so it just makes it easy. And you have the Wonder Waff on Darius, but you know that can like if you just gotta be careful with that. But they do give you max ammo, and because they're just classic OG boss, and that's why they're on number 5. Now the next one I want to talk about is my number 4 spot, and that is Brutus from Mob of the Dead. Now the reason why I feel that Bruce is number 4 material is because Mob of the Dead, like, yeah, the map came out in like early 2013. He came out. I want to say he came out in like April or something. I want to say he came with the Mob of Dead in April. So therefore, you know, so the map isn't really nostalgic, but for how long it's been, I guess you can call it nostalgic. But I don't really have any nostalgia for him, honestly. The reason why he's on this list is when you kill him, when you kill him, he can give you a drop. It can be a random drop. Unless he's on the Glowing Gate Bridge, I believe he doesn't drop anything. Don't quote me on that, because I know that there's no drops on the I know there's no drops on the bridge, but I'm not sure if Brutus counts as far as the whole drop thing goes. If you guys can let me know about that, that'd be pretty cool. If let me know, like, if he actually does give you drops on the bridge. Really, I hate when they do that. They put the drop right on the electrical pole, so it's like you can't even grab it. Oh yeah, there we go, perfect. Now he's a boss, so like he's kind of easy. You can, if you have like the Death Machine or the Dam Machine, or you have like the Ray Gun Mark II, Ray Gun, the Pack-a-Punch weapon, like the Sweeper. If you have a weapon that has Double Tap 2.0 or Pack-a-Punch on it, or Pack-a-Punch and Double Tap 2.0, you pretty much The only part I really find hard about him, is there's a few things I like about him that make him difficult. You know, of course, he's a bit stronger than the other zombies. He's a bit stronger, and you know, he's a boss, and he can kill you much faster than the zombies can. He can lock things down, which costs 2,000 points, which if you're on an early round and you really need to get those points, that's not going to work well for you. I mean, if it's like a shield and it's like, alright, I cannot repair this until my shield breaks, but once my shield breaks, I gotta get this repaired. Or something like that. Something like that. I kind of like the idea of him shaking the screen, because it kind of like it does add a difficulty. It adds a difficulty what's a good way to put it? It adds a unique difficulty. That's a good way to put it. It adds a unique difficulty to it. Like a type of difficulty, difficulty part of a boss that we've never really seen before, you know. Walks so, like, takes such heavy steps, it makes your screen shake. But, like, it's fine. Like, him doing that is fine. The part about it that's annoying is when you're on the Golden Gate Bridge, and you have 5 of them spawn, and they're all running, and your screen is, like, shaking like an earthquake. That kind of gets a bit aggravating. So those are the parts of him that I feel that are hard. Now, the reason why he's at number 4 is because he's just easy. He's just too easy. No matter what you have, you can kill him super easily. Hell, if you had an SMR on that map, which you can't even get, sadly enough. Actually, no, you can kill him with the SMR. You could kill him with the SMR. Like, it's that easy. 3 is gonna go to the Margwa on Shazi Evil. Now, this is kind of a controversial one, because everyone hates this boss. Now, alright, now, here's the thing I like about him. He's got an attack that does the same amount of I'm pretty sure does the same amount of damage as a normal zombie hit does. He then has a ground slam that can 1-hit kill you without Juggernog and 2-hit kill you with Juggernog. Fuck me. Anyway, he's pretty damaging. One thing I like about him is that he starts out like slow, like moving really slow, and kind of makes him a bit. He gets faster, the faster the boss, the harder he's gonna be, debatably, because considering the fact that, oh no, this boss, because, you know, sometimes the Margo could be, like, blocking your way, and you need to get out of the way, but you can't, because he's so darn slow and won't get out of that doorway, then you're pretty much screwed. And then, in that sense, he could be difficult, but if he's, like, charging at you, and he's got, like, one head, and he's charging at you, he can be a bit difficult. Now, I like the difficulty of him. Now, the reason why he's at number 3 is a few reasons. He's easier as far as the boss goes than the number 1 and number 2 spot. He's easier, mainly just because as long as you have like a haymaker or a sword, you can destroy his heads pretty easily. Or if you use pop shocks, the dab machine power up. Did I say haymaker? Yeah, I said haymaker. What else? I can't really think of much else that actually pretty much annihilates him. I know. Oh yeah, the sword actually laying into the map can actually instantly kill the Margwa. So those are all things that make him pretty easy to kill. But he's much more difficult than the other ones. You know, he gives you a power up, which is really nice, and you know, so does Brutus, which I forgot to mention. But yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. I didn't forget to mention that. My bad. He gives you a power up when you kill him. I personally think he's a really good boss. He looks awesome. He looks beastly, and I think that what Treyarch's doing with their bosses is really good, except for some of the bosses. Denizens. Anyway, now our number 2 spot, I'm not sure if you really can call the, I'm not really sure what you gotta say about the number 1 and 2 spot, but anyway, at number 2, this is another controversial one, and this is the Panzer from Origins. The Panzer from Origins was a map, alright, the Panzer is my favorite map, the Origins is God, my grammar is awful. Origins is my favorite map of all time, and it happens to have my second favorite boss on it. Now, why do I love the Panzer? Now, the Panzer's Claw, I feel, was not really overpowered. I felt that it was balanced. It was just the fact that people thought it was overpowered because here's the best way to describe it. If you don't think it's overpowered, and then the claw basically hits you, grabs you, and you get killed then you say it's overpowered. But there's so many reasons why you gotta die from the claw. You just catch up, the Panzer grabs you with the claw, and he just brings you and burns you out with the flamethrower. While he's burning you, what else happens? Oh yeah, while he's like bringing you towards him, he ends up, the zombies around ends up hitting you. When he uses the flamethrower, he lights the zombies on fire, which can then blow up like the transit zombies, which can hurt you and kill you. Like, those are all reasons why we die from the Panzer, but the reason why I think he's really good, so he's got that melee, he's got the melee, the claw, and the flamethrower. But the reason why I feel that he is a really good boss, and Patrick, aka the Smith Plays, said best, because he did the top 5 best, the worst boss zombies, and he wanted to clarify how come this boss zombie is not on the list. The Panzer adds the stress. He really adds the stress to zombies. You know, all you're thinking about when you're in that area, when that match starts, all you think about is just getting as many points as you can as soon as that match starts, so you can prepare for the Panzer on round 8. You know, you gotta get your jug, you gotta get your MP40 if that's what you want to go for, or you could just hit the box, or maybe you could get a staff done before round 8 if you're Jesus and you just have a ton of points. I don't know. No. Yeah, so that's why I feel, because he adds this stress. Plus, he's pretty easy to kill as long as you have. Really, any charge shot of the staff will do a decent amount of damage to him. But the most effective staffs against him are the fire and lightning. Or you could just rock one of those 2 staffs with the Mark II, and you could just put 2 bursts of the regular Mark II into him, and he's done. And that's why I really like him. Now, this one, coming in at number 1, this is kind of debatable whether you want to say this is a different boss or not, and it's the Panzer from Der Eisendrache. Now, same character, you know, probably a different person inside the robot suit, but a more difficult and more modified boss for a much easier map. Alright, so you can mention me saying no, because it's like the Origins Panzer, it's the same exact thing. No, it's not. The flamethrower operates differently. The Panzer is a lot more difficult. The Panzer has more health than before. What else? I cannot think. I can't even think right now. I can't even think right now, honestly. I legitimately can't think. My mind just went entirely blank. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Oh yeah, so he's on a different, so the Panzer's on a different map with the staffs, with the bows, which aren't much different, but the way they operate can be different from the staffs. I like this guy because I feel that he is I wouldn't say he's our most difficult boss. I like a boss that's difficult. You know, as you get higher in the rounds, he gets more and more and more difficult. That's what I like. But I would say that the hardest boss in all zombies is the napalm zombie. But he's not on this list because he is some asshole that likes to take a quick revive around 4. He's some asshole that likes to take away your jug as soon as you get it. He's this asshole that likes to kill you just as you're about to buy PhD flopper, so his exposure doesn't affect you, unless it does affect you. I'm not sure if PhD affects you. It makes it so he doesn't affect you. I didn't play much Shago a lot. By far, my highest on the map on solo was 8. I died over completely utter bullshit, so I rage quit and just was like, yeah, fuck this map. I'm pretty much just never gonna play this map ever again. But the Panzer from Horizon Draco wins because he's my favorite boss, because he's basically my second favorite boss, who originally was my favorite boss, until he was modified to be more difficult, mainly because the bow damage count and ammo count is different, so therefore it can be a bit more difficult. But as long as you have a catch it back or a chemical assist while I try to kill this guy, you're fine. So that's why I feel, and when you kill him, he gives you, when you kill him, he gives you a drop. And one thing that I find really funny about him that the other Panzer had too, that kind of made them difficult. When they drop down dead, their explosion would actually kill you. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I was on round 52 and I was trying to do round 100 attempt, and I was on red screen from him and all the other zombies. I was able to actually drop him and kill him. But the reason why I had died on round, I kind of died on round 52 because of him, but it wasn't entirely his fault. It was kind of my fault. But he was basically the start of all the downs that I had in that game. He was the start of the downs on round 52. Basically, what happened was I was on red screen. I was trying to run away from him. I was at the rocket area, and I was on red screen from him and the zombies. I kill him, I try to get away from the zombies, and next thing you know, his explosion downs me. I was pissed, but now I think about it, I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really, really cool. Now, I feel like the one thing that kind of ruined that map was PhD, because you have the death attacks, which make it too easy. Maybe so you can just get around 50 billion, and then you also had, of course, which as far as I know, they did a ton of damage to the Panzer. On the harder the boss, the better. No, fuck you, George Romero. Oh yeah, no, fuck you, astronaut. No, fuck you guys. But I personally feel that he is the best. He gives you a drop when you kill him. He drops a Ragnar DG4 piece, which is a very important part to the Easter egg, to survival, to killing the future Panzers. I'm not playing very well this match. I had 7. I'm pretty sure coming into this, at least this, I'm pretty sure I lost 2 lives. Last round. I lost 2 lives last round because I'm not focusing. But I need to be able to commentate in order for this to be at least more interesting. Or at least interesting if you don't like what I'm doing. You know, he's a tough boss. The shock charges I used to hate. I prefer him now. The other part that makes him difficult is that he can turn down the electric. He can turn off the electric traps in the map. He can turn off the gate trap in the map. He can turn off every single trap except for the death ray. Now, even though he gets super difficult in the higher rounds, he's still kind of easy to kill. What the frick was that? I wasn't even paying attention. I was staring at the shadow boogie. Anyway, he's still pretty easy to kill. As long as you just keep running. Basically, if you want to kill him on a high round, if you want to kill him on a high round, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to get the Ragnarok DG4, trap him, spam the haymaker or the KRM at him, and if he's still not dead, or if he's not damaged to the point where you can finish him off without anything like helping you, like a Ragnarok or something like that, then finish him. But if he's still at the point where he kind of needs some help killing him, just bring him to the death ray. If he's still not dead, just do a loop around the map, bring him back to the death ray, and there you go. Or you could just use the lightning staff on him, which traps him, and then you could just take out your KRM and just spam the heck out of him. You have 3 things that can trap him. So I'd say, yeah, the plunger can instantly kill him, pop shocks can instantly kill him. I'd say that this is a good boss. I feel that all the bosses from really Black Ops 2, I want to say like from like the 2 best maps in Black Ops 2 to like all the bosses, not including not even that, like all the bosses that really stand on this list were bosses that were in some aspects easy to kill, but in others difficult. I like a difficult boss. I don't like a boss that deserves the difficulty on a video game called impossible. I don't like bosses like that. I like a boss that gets the difficulty level of hard. Not insane, hard. No. Alright, yeah, let's get out of here. No! That's what I get for trying to get money. I'm so desperate for the money. No, buddy. Yes, I thought. There we go. Just grab our money. There we go. No! Grab that! So I use that. Oh no! No, I'm not. Alright, there we go. No! Stop it! Yeah, she got the flamethrower, thank God. Alright. I need some stuff to talk about. mainly because they had like 46 subscribers, and it was just a YouTube name that I never even think of looking up. Her name, she's an 11-year-old girl. She has a YouTube channel named Lieutenant Corbus. The last time I checked her channel, she had about over 108,000 subscribers. Now, this little girl, does commentaries like Luna and Leafy and such. Oh, come the fuck on, goddamn crawlers. But you know, she's different from them. She's much different from them. She is much, much, much different from them. Now, she had 46 subscribers, I want to say Tuesday? No, last Tuesday she had about, not the Tuesday that we had this week. I believe it was the Tuesday before that. Yeah. She had, I'm pretty sure it was that. She had about 46 subscribers. She had made a video. Some guy took the video, sent it to another YouTuber's Reddit, where there's where people put videos there on that Reddit. That's basically made for the YouTubers, so he can like roast them and such. And he put this video on the Reddit, and half the video was just him giving her compliments and basically telling her how like she's more mature than some of these YouTubers, and the stories that she says are no bullcrap stories. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Get the hell away from me. Just get the hell away from me. None of them are these bullcrap stories where it's like, oh, first time smoking pot, first time drinking lean. Now, no hate to Luna. I love Luna. No homo. Oh my fuck. You fucking skeleton take forever to die. I love his channel. But she's more mature than that, and you know, you can't really, she's just different. I guess she's oh my fuck. Fuck this, dude. You fucking shoot the skeletons, and they're just like, no, nah fam. Nah fam. We don't want to die. Oh god, now I need to figure out something else to do, because I'm gonna be playing some more video games tonight. I just can't throw a 38-minute broadcast at you guys, or at least, it's gonna be about 40 minutes anyway. It's about 40 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, well, I'm back. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. Now, you guys can be like, do some more Dark Matter stuff. We want to hear your rage. Well, here's the thing. I've done Dark Matter stuff a lot over the past few days. And plus, the one weapon that I'm trying to get gold/diamond right now is the fucking combat knife. And this is the shit they gotta throw at me for the challenge. Okay, not bad. I can deal with that. Alright, not bad. I can deal with that too, as long as I'm lucky. Alright, not bad. And then they go into this shit. Okay, that's not the worst part. Fucking bloodthirsty with a combat knife. Do you really think I'm gonna be able to get 5 kills in a row with a goddamn combat knife? Hell to the no. You want me to do that? Alright, well, I need to sit in a corner and wait for people to walk by me. I'm probably not even gonna get 5 kills if I do that. So, blow me. zombies go, fuck shadows. The giant is just too simple and boring. Dry has been like pretty dry lately. Broforce. Fuck you, Far Cry Primal. I'm all set on Nom Nom Galaxy. All set on Rainbow Six. I could start my Uncharted Nathan Drake collection Let's Play. I could be that one guy that just plays Destiny. I could play Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham Knight. I could do a Let's Play on that. Broforce, Galaxy. It's a freaking free game that I've downloaded, haven't even played yet. If I had the recording equipment, I would definitely go on my 360 and play Black Ops 2. But I don't have Black Ops 2. Now, I could do from my Xbox One, where I take the 360, plug it to my Xbox One. Except there's one little issue with that. I had my Xbox One connected to my 360, or the 360 connected to the Xbox One, and when I tried to play for Rocks, you know what happened? I would move my right stick, and then I want to say about a second later, maybe less, my guy was like, alright, let's turn right. Because instead of him actually moving with me when I hit my right stick, like, okay, when I move left with my left stick, it's actually moving left with me. Now imagine me hitting the left stick to the right, and it just not even going with me for about a second. And that's what would happen, and I would get, so I was like, I can't play like this. So I went back and just played Verrupt. Now, I want to be able to do that, it's just I can't because it's delayed, and I'm pretty sure the only way for me to record without having all this recording shit is to do the little 16-second clips or 30-second clips like my Gears of War Ultimate Edition kill was with the killing spree. Unless you want to see me set up my YouTube capture camera in a way that'll make it so it's positioned so you can see my TV screen, but you can't. But it honestly looks like someone took a camera and put it against their TV just so they could show gameplay. That's exactly what it would end up being, which I don't want that to be. Which I don't want to be like that, so we're not gonna do that. But at the same time, Zombies is pretty dry lately. Fucking Shadows of Evil is like boring AF to watch. The Giant is just super freaking easy, and just there's nothing to do on that map. Rise of the Rocket has just been played too much. Hell, my nat type is moderate, so if I go play with randoms, I'll probably be lagging all over the place. What the fuck? I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Well, he doesn't know a game on Horizon Draka. I could join mid-game. I could join the mid-game. Hey, he never asks permission, so you know what? I'm gonna join him. Because he joined me without motherfucker! That's what I thought. Throw him around 11, don't really give a fuck. I'll spawn in, grab a KN, and right after